The headline that a lot of the world will be looking for from this COP is, 10 years on from the Paris Agreement with the kinds of challenges and turbulence that we're seeing in global politics and financial markets. Are we still on track? Is the world still in? What does it mean that we are, getting perilously close to potentially exceeding the 1.5 limit? What does it mean that, only about 60 countries so far have submitted their national climate plans that were due this year? Frankly, the level of ambition that Canada has brought to its climate commitments has been embarrassing. When we compare the work that Canada has done to reduce emissions, we saw some glimmers of hope in the last number of years, but honestly, Budget 2025, I think, has probably shut down any of that momentum in terms of emissions reductions. And in all honesty, I'm worried that they're working behind the scenes to figure out how to get out of the legally binding commitments that they have under Canadian law and international law.
When I was minister, we negotiated the Paris Agreement. And so, I mean, I hope to see Canada continue. And I think we have a lot of lessons we can share with the world, like whether it's, phasing out coal, or, reducing emissions from oil and gas from methane, or a price on pollution. But the reality is the Paris Agreement was about everyone doing their part. Everyone agreed that they were going to do their part. So, we need to see the government reducing its emissions. We need to see the details, from the budget, announcements on regulation. Heavy emitters, they need to be paying a fair price. So they actually have the incentive to reduce their emissions, and the details matter. And Canada's biggest challenge are fossil fuels. They, unlike every other sector, have not reduced their emissions. Their emissions are going up. They are now 30% of our emissions, by far the largest sector. And they made record historic profits, made commitments around net zero, and they gave all the money back. They gave their money back to their shareholders and really didn't invest anything in clean, more in advertising than clean. Like they're an example of greenwashing. And at the same time, they demand that, taxpayers clean up their pollution. That money would be way better spent accelerating the solutions, the clean solutions. So I think we'll see.